welcome to Whispers in Ink. I am Jennifer, your crafty creative coach with the 5 days of Made with Love handmade ornaments. I promise that you are going to love this. Now, schedule change. For some reason, I thought it was 6 days, but it's actually 5 days. So, sorry, you guys. So, luckily for me, then you guys won't have video on Thursday because we'll do a live today, tomorrow, Wednesday, Friday, and then during Coffee and Cards, we'll make our last one, which I think you guys are going to really, really like. And I'm super excited about it. Something that I have never made before. And I was inspired by something that I saw in a photo. So, anyways, I hope you are having an amazing start of your week. It is Monday, and hello, Myra. How are you today? All right, so today, you guys, today's is super simple. Really, really simple one, you guys. Not only simple, but very usable and personalized. I like when I do these, you guys, I like to do a lot of personalized stuff because to me, that's why we make stuff for people, right? Is so that we can make it specifically for them. So somebody tell me, am I crazy? I mean, like in that idea. I know I'm crazy. So let's talk about what you're gonna need. And I have a sample for you. I'm going to move that though. I have a sample to show you. And then we're going to go from there. So I hope you're ready because here we go. All right. So we're starting off with the party alphabet. I don't know why. I always think playful alphabet. We used to have a playful alphabet, I think. Party alphabet, which is a bigger size, which I love, and I'm going to give you the measurement because to me, you know, that's 2¼ inches, you guys, these letters. And yes, they're all a little bit different. Obviously, the letters are different, but my letters today are both J's because I made one for myself and I made one for my husband. But here's something else I wanted to mention because I thought that this was very interesting also. I wanted to mention this because this is a dual purpose. Sorry, you guys, that's my husband's truck. This is a dual purpose idea. This could be a gift tag. This could be great, something to do with the kids. This could be, whether it be grandkids, nieces, nephews, children, whatever. But this is something that the kids can actually do. So let's get back to what I've got going on here. So we have the alphabet dies. So you're going to need some alphabet die, and you want a big one. And then I grabbed the gingerbread. You guys are going to see this, I think, twice. I think tomorrow's is going to be the gingerbreads too, just because they're just too dang cute not to. And you're going to need some twine. Baker's twine, linen thread, whatever. Now, I die cut out 3 letters and some treats. Something that says Joe. Joe loves candy because he's always stealing my candy. And we both love coffee. So, and here's my version. So it's a purple J, my favorite color, with, you guys know, I love me some ribbons, love me some butterflies, and I love me some coffee. So how easy, the hardest part is the multiple die cuts. But seriously, that's not hard. And bonus is that this might be a way to use up some scraps or even bits and pieces. So check your stash of goodies. Now, here's the other thing. You guys, you could do foil. You could do glimmer paper. You could do, what else could you do? Watercolor paper and make your own DSP. You could do, oh, I know, super easy and cute, right? Exactly, Myra, so simple. So you're gonna need something that's going to ID who it's for and the letter. And like I said, I did 3. Take your pick tool is always a must. And I used black dimensionals. Obviously, and I even used the black dimensionals on mine just because it was an easier shadow than the white. So strongly suggest if you're using more of a dark color palette, even that's Highland Heather. I would even put that in the darker color palette. I would use the black dimensionals. Okay. And I know a lady, if you need some. I know a lady. And she's super nice. And she takes really good care of you most of the time. All right, so we're gonna cut up some dimensionals. Because especially at the top, I wanted to use a full piece. What do I mean? Let me show you what I'm talking about here. For this top here, I wanted a big piece here because I want it to be a support system for my twine. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, Myra? I hope it makes sense. Okay, so I picked my middle letter. I put one there and one there, making sure that, can you guys see that? Making sure that they overlap. And that's really the only one that I'm concerned about. You can put any of the other ones wherever your little heart desires in regards to the dimensionals. And I say that because the rest is kind of just support system. It does make sense? Okay, thank you. And then, so this is my middle of my 3 layers. So I'm going to flip this over and I'm going to attach the rest. Oh, you guys, I have some super cute ideas, you guys. Some one's a little complicated. The one we're doing on Saturday, I'm going to admit, is a little complicated, but I think you're going to love it. I really, really do, because I am so excited. Like I said, it's something I have never done before, so I'm excited. All right, here's your tip number 1. Now, work one side and then the other. And I took all of my backers off. Not gonna lie. I don't usually take all my backers off, but for this I did. Okay. We're gonna take another letter, and I started at the top, making sure that they line up the way that we want. And there we go. And then I did the back side. So one side, then the other, and then everything sticks and everything's fabulous. Doo-dee-doo. All right, second J, or the third J, again, starting at the top. And then the rest kind of falls in place. Okay, so here's your second tip. Tip number 2, you guys, if you have a crocodile, I highly recommend using that for this because it's a little bit thicker, right? And I want the hole to go through the dimensionals because that is my extra support. And I'm going to go all the way through the 2 dimensionals and the 3 pieces of paper with my small hole of my crocodile. And yes, mine is old. Old. So now all of our holes go through each of those 2 dimensionals and all 3 of the pieces of paper. Easy. Okay, and then your hanger. I am using the old olive linen thread for this one because it matches. I used the regular linen thread for that one, which I'm sure was a shocker. And I think I have one of those open. Hang on. At least I thought I did. Oh, I had one of those open too. Yeah. This one's almost empty. It's not like I don't go through linen thread. Okay. Those were new ones, but that's all right. I gotta go use it all anyways. All right. So I took, I don't know, about that much. Let's see how much that is. Let's see. I'm thinking like 8 inches, at least 8 inches. This is probably 9, and I doubled it up. Just like that. Dun, 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 dun. I put both through like that. And you guys, with the linen thread and the baker's twine, you should not need a threader. But if you do, you know what to do. Get your little piece of wire or whatever, stick it through there, and then pull it through. Unless you, in case your hole punch is smaller than mine. Do a knot. With all 4 pieces. Tighten it up. Dun, 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 dun. And just like that, there's your top. Kind of cute with the little pieces. And now we get to decorate. You guys, isn't that fun? So easy. So there's a story behind this. A little story. A little story. I know you guys are always up for a good little story. So my mom used to use different wrapping paper for each kid. Now, granted, she had 6 kids, you guys, so different. And I can promise you, there wasn't only one package. My mom was amazing when it came to Christmas. Christmas and birthdays were always amazing. Anyways, memories, you guys. Got to remember these, and you got to tell people about them because you never know who needs to be reminded of a memory that they have. Anyways, so mom used to do different wrapping paper for different kids. And that's what made me think of this, because we all have our favorite colors and nobody's favorite color or object is the same. So here's what I did. I did a double because this is basic white. Whoops. Sorry about that. This is basic white, so I wanted to strengthen it up just a little bit. So I'm going to double this. Dun, 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 dun. We're going to rub that on there. We're going to layer that there. Just like that. And yes, I know I could have done it on my silicone craft sheet, but then I would have made sense, right? Okay, so here's the lollipop. And you get 2 pieces, you guys. So I thought I would do one in the front and then this one in the back, because in case it swings around on the tree, that way then we have pretties on all sides. So I'm going to take my glue, and yes, it would have made sense if I would have put my, I know, I didn't think about it until just now. I didn't think about it until just now. See? This is why. So we're going to use both sides. We're going to put this one here, like that. We're going to flip it over, and then we're going to put this side over here. So I like sharing the memories, you guys, because we all have those little things that we remember, right? And this time of year especially, it is important to me. I think it's important to share those memories. So, and there's the front side. How cute is that, you guys? So we got that there and that on that side. Fun! Okay, so here's Joe's ornament. And I'm thinking that we're gonna put this here, and I'm gonna mimic where I put my coffee cup. I'm gonna do his in the same spot. I know Mom would appreciate too. So there's that. And then take your pick tool and we're gonna put that down there. And mine is going this way, so Joe's is gonna go this way. Just like that. And, oh, I forgot to grab the embellishments. Doo-dee-doo. These kind of little snowflakey looking ones, these iridescent faceted, these I thought would be perfect for the lollipop center and the cup center. Because it looks like more candy, right? That's, at least it does to me. Looks like an extra piece of candy. All right, so there's that. Put this back in here. And you guys, lickety split, there we go. All done. Here's Joe's ornament. Isn't it cute? And don't worry, the glue dries clear. So there's the J for Joe. And here is the J for Jennifer. And here's the other thing. I used the red so that they would coordinate. But how fun, you guys. Simple, easy. Everybody can do this. And I mean, everybody can do this, you guys. It's not hard. Any letter, same concept. I hope that you guys try this. And if you do, you guys, if you do try this, please be sure to tag me. I would love to see. I mean, like, I would love to see how yours turned out. You could go super fancy, or you can keep it simple like this. I wanted to give you a place to start because that's what it's all about. Inspire you to try it and give you a place to start. So if you have any questions about anything, you guys, you know to put them in the comment section, and I do come back. And I will see you tomorrow. I think we're doing the gingerbread tomorrow, you guys. I have a surprise idea for you for that. So I hope that you have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you for taking time out of your day to spend with me. And I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Have a great day getting crafty. See you then. Bye-bye.